Hello, everybody. Greetings, greetings. This is Body-Culinary, aka Quasa Peaceful Eating. And this evening, I just wanted to come on. People sometimes ask me what I'm eating. And a lot of times I prefer to eat simply, and sometimes I just move on a vibe. So I don't really need a recipe book. So at some point, most folks, I think it's really just a re-education and relearning how to handle whole, fresh ingredients, and also understanding what nutrition is in each item, right? That's coming from the farmer's market. So this is what is for dinner this evening. And everything is fresh. There's no TVP. There's no fake foods. Nothing plasticky. Yeah, this is all just whole fresh foods. Even the flowers are from the garden. So this is a local flower here. The herbs are from the garden. The greens are from a Mayan farmer that's here. So everything is made nice and fresh. So it's high water content. It's not fried. It's not dehydrated. From time to time, I experiment with the dehydrator. More so, being creative and working with things that other people might enjoy. But I have to say, over the years, I prefer things with their living water. I actually don't prefer dehydrated foods for myself, and there's a reason why. So I do find that the whole living, fresh, unprocessed foods with their living water intact, so nothing's frozen here, nothing's dried, nothing's dehydrated. I find this to be the most beautifying foods. I also find them to be very easy on my digestive system. So you can make things that are really, it's getting dark here. You can make things that are really beautiful for yourself and serve them on nice plates so that you feel satisfied. And you can find ways to carry your food with you so you can take your lifestyle on the road and it can still be really, really enjoyable. So that's what I'm going to enjoy. So I'm going to get nice and full and satiated because of all the water, the fiber. There are natural fats here, so I'm not scared of fats. But yeah, there's also, sometimes I'm eating meals that are more vegetables in one meal than people are getting like in several days, sometimes even in a week. Many people aren't eating vegetables. So when we think of, or when I think of beauty food, a lot of times people are just thinking of supplements or pills, but I'm literally referring to the whole, fresh, unprocessed living foods. It's full of protein, full of B vitamins, full of vitamin C, full of vitamin A. All of this I'm getting unprocessed, just like the cows or anybody else would eat it. And it's also very flavorful, right? So that's just the idea of what I'm having for dinner. So I'm going to slow down. This is not something I want to eat while I'm rushing down the street and then I'm not present to what it is that I'm eating, because you want it to be a very beautiful and very sensory experience. So just wanted to share with you a little bit of what it is that I'm eating. Oh, it's been really hot all day here today, so I don't know if I would consider this a quickie style, but I just pulled my hair back and I put a little hairnet on it and just tucked it under so I don't have it on my neck. So I will also post a pic inside the community area. So just to give some ideas of the different types of things that I'm eating, some of the things that we'll be working on in some of the food prep classes and so on. So simplicity is beauty. I think that many of us are eating and eating and eating, and we're having a party with all the flavor in our mouth, but we may not be considering how drying the foods are, that they may be excessive in salt. We may not even think we may have food that tastes delicious without tons of salt, which will make you very, very puffy and bloated and cause inflammation. These things can actually dry you out. And a lot of the things that we're eating and the way in which we're eating them are like, it's not beautifying. So rather than the labels, I like to say I'm eating for vitality, for beauty, for longevity, and for my mood. Things that are gentle to my my digestive system, gentle on my organs. I want them to taste good. I want them to be very colorful. And in honoring the ways of the mothers and the grandmothers, I want to be creative from whatever is available to me. So that means whatever is in season, whatever is in my spending plan, whatever is between the garden and between the market. That's what I'm drawing from. So I'm not beholden to a recipe. And once you understand the principles of preparing food and balancing out the taste, then you'll be like, okay, yeah, I got it, and I can live like this. And so when you're making really beautiful food for yourself, you'll see that it's not about a diet. I'm pulling just little flowers right from the garden, fresh herbs from the garden, and this is just produce from what is here. All right. So with that being said, I hope you all have enjoy your evening meal. If you haven't had it already, not too late, and that you get a really peaceful rest, right? So if we're not stuffing ourselves full of really heavy food, then more than likely our body can repair as we go to rest. All right, so this is Body Culinary. Feel free to comment respectfully, like, and subscribe, and I will see you soon.